much. Let's talk to global affairs analyst Michael Bosicue from the Atlantic Council, who's in Chisinau, the capital of Moldova. Good to see you, Michael. This call, we don't know exactly when it's going to happen between Presidents Trump and Putin. What are your expectations?
Good to be with you, Karin. Well, I think that Mr. Trump, who loves to govern by press conference, he should be true to form and just live stream the whole thing. At least that way we know there won't be any differences between the Kremlin readout and the White House readout on this meeting. But I think it'll be a mutual flattery session. But on a more serious note, and I honestly did not think we'd come to the day where I would say this, but I think what is happening now in slow motion is we're getting closer to what could possibly be the partitioning of Ukraine. We're in a odd zone right now where effectively Russia could be rewarded for 11 years of war, going back to 2014, of course. And the reason I say that is, going back to that disastrous, humiliating Oval Office meeting between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky, I think Mr. Trump's disdain for Ukraine bubbled up, and, he would be ready, I think, to see Ukraine become a failed state. After all, he's ready to see Canada become a 51st state, Ukraine a failed state. I hope I'm wrong, but it does look like we're going more in that direction.
And there would be many people on the Trump side who say Donald Trump wants peace. No one's achieved it up till now in Ukraine, and he is going to be the man who does it. But how much concern, I know you spend a lot of time in Ukraine, Michael, How much concern is there in Ukraine that a deal is going to be done over their heads without them in the room?
Well, let me put it to you this way. In this arc around the Black Sea, it's a very sunny day today, but when I talk to my Ukrainian friends and contacts, I ask them, how do you feel about what is about to happen? They say, all we see is darkness. And a big reason for that, especially on Odessa, is that items that were not on the bargaining list are now on there. For example, the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, biggest in Europe, which is in Russian hands. Seems they want to hang on to that. The ports and, quote unquote, the Black Sea Agreement, according to Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff. Ukrainian officials are so concerned that they even fear the port of Odessa, the biggest in Ukraine, could be on the bargaining table as well. And quickly, I can tell you here in Moldova, and I travel this road a lot to Ukraine, there's almost no defenses should the Russians want to move beyond Odessa to here. There's really a lot of anxiety here in Moldova as well, a country of about 2 million people.
Michael, thank you very much. Michael Bosicue from the Atlantic Council joining us from Moldova.